Uh-oh.
Hello, creatives, storytellers.
Hello, free thinkers.
Kromeboys activate.
What is your major malfunction, Fucking smile on my face.
American needs you now more than ever.
Are you looking to maximize your creative potential?
Beatnik.
Tell stories that you love
They're passionate about.
to people that love them as much as you do?
Stories that matter.
You're in the right place.
This is the hub for storytelling.
I came across this guy on Twitter yesterday. He had like a thread go viral because he was talking about like how much he hates his kids.
Nice.
But he's like a
Sick.
much more successful podcaster than we are.
I don't believe that
And
for
it's-
a minute.
Well, not in terms of like numbers. He's got
Still
more
tough.
numbers than we do. but his whole show and his whole thing is just it's constantly talking about like being creative and being a storyteller, but it never really you have to really dig to figure out what he's talking about.
That's
and
a
it is
common-
podcasting.
That's a common thing is like just guys who are obsessed with it's very like I'm trying to find the word to like brand it, but like we met guys like that at school too, which is dudes who are like really into just like I guess it's just WNBA art. It's like guys who are just into the fundamentals.
Yeah, but it's never like the word art never comes up.
No.
It's creativity and storytelling.
Yeah, storytelling is huge.
And I feel like it's and like he has all this shit about like, oh, if you're like a marketer looking to tell better stories,
Yeah.
we're storytellers,
Yeah, we tell stories all day.
creatives.
Wild beatnik sort of types.
Yeah.
Cafe smokers.
And I mean, and now that we're 50 plus episodes deep into the pod, I think that kind of means that we're expert podcasters.
I think so.
We can slowly transition the show into being about the creativity and storytelling of podcasting.
This wonderful artistic endeavor for
Yeah.
which we have this calling.
Yeah.
I didn't choose this.
No, podcasting chose me.
What did we say last night? It's called casting because it's sort of magic.
It's sort of casting a spell, a pod-shaped spell to unleash storytelling on the world.
Yeah.
And I think we can just slowly transition the show into just being about how to be successful podcasters like us.
Yeah.
How to maximize your creativity.
Expert storytelling. Like, you guys ever notice how cum with sex is a lot like sex with cum? Basically the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But, there's a lot of things going on.
It's nice to be back.
We're taking pills. We're shooting big loads.
Oh, we are shooting. We're ripping cum pills, dude.
I think that is a thing. You can get pills that make you cum more.
That's cool. Cool, dude. Why would you need those? Has anyone ever been like, I wish this isn't quite enough?
That'd be especially cool for a guy who just like never has sex but wants to jerk off and cum as much as possible.
Buckets of
You're like being one of those guys on Reddit who post pictures of your like giant mason jars full of cum.
that.
You wanna
Honestly,
speed up the process.
yeah, that's probably really effective for guys who keep My Little Pony figures in jars.
Yeah, just cum in like a liter at a time.
Because, buddy, if I had to fill a jar, I hope you don't mind waiting 4 years.
Yeah, because I cum one pea-sized droplet at a time.
And I only jack off once a month.
Just I put it between two pieces of glass.
And I analyze to make sure my count's healthy.
Yeah. Oh, nice. 3. Cool. That seems good, right, Doc?
3 sperms I spy. I spy with my little eye. 3 little sperms. A
Yeah.
child. Nigh.
And then that's another. Yeah, since we're now creatives, storytellers, we should start podcasting in rhyme.
In Limerick.
Yeah. Because what's a better thing to do with your time then listen to a podcast while sucking a lime. Welcome, friends.
Welcome to Storyteller Podcast. Welcome to Arctic Node Creative.
Yeah, and we are now offering a service of one-on-one creativity coaching.
Yeah, you got to just think more about it.
So if you're a CEO looking to make your brand, to figure out how to tell my brand's story,
Yeah.
we're the guys you should talk to.
So basically, it's a coffee company, but then everyone at the office has gay sex. It's the story.
Yeah, how to tell this story.
How do I tell the story of my secret gay sex coffee veteran brand?
You know, because being in business is a lot like being in prison. What they always say, when you go to prison, first thing you want to do is have gay sex with the toughest guy there.
They say business is a lot like prison. Whether you want it or not, you're going to get fucked at some point.
Yeah.
You're going to get fucked at some point. Hey, I wrote down a cool thing I wanted to talk about. I don't know if you've heard of this.
What's this?
It's a new trend that all the kids are doing.
Okay.
It's called bed rotting.
Bed rotting?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that?
It's where you just stay in bed all fucking day on your phone.
Okay, it's what it sounds like.
Yeah, kids are doing this now, and I saw
just
this.
Get bed sores.
Yeah, kids like stay like days in bed, just on their phones or something. And there's this article like doctors were saying like how bad this is for you to do, for your brain and for your body.
So is that kind of like when gooning just doesn't cut it anymore?
You just gotta rot.
It's just like, all right, well that's it for me.
I'll be dead now.
Damn.
And people were commenting, being like, "I'm literally too poor to go outside."
Well, that's not true. That's one of the few free things we got.
This is the sun.
Standing around, like homeless people go outside all the time.
There were so many comments that were like, "I literally can't afford to go outside."
So kids are just giving up, eh?
Yeah, they're just calling it quits.
Damn, that's it's pretty bleak.
Yeah, it was a dark one. I was like, "Whoa, holy!"
And are
fuck.
they like they're like posting? I assume posting videos on TikTok, being like, "Look at me, I'm in bed."
Well, not really. They just it's like a cool thing to flex about. They'll be like, "Oh, fucking, not this happening during my bed rotting era."
Oh, okay.
You know, like their dad will be like, "Hey, can you take the fucking dishes out of your room?" And then
I
they'll be like,
see.
"Not my dad literally abusing me while I'm bed rotting."
Damn.
It's cool.
See, I feel like my generation we had the NEAT,
Yeah,
which I know is still around.
I think that's effectively what it is.
But I mean, I feel like your typical NEAT would get out of bed at least to shuffle over to their gaming computer.
Yeah, they're playing games, and
at least they're gaming.
at least they're contributing to fucking society.
Something.
They're posting too.
Yeah, they're gaming. They're posting. Those guys got fucking Donald Trump elected. They're organizing.
And usually they have some cool ideas.
Yeah, and
Yes.
they produce some brilliant art.
Great art.
Like all those Pepes. Who do you think's making all that?
Not a guy with a job.
But what are bed rotters doing?
Posting TikToks.
Posting TikToks about how they have bed sores.
Bed rotters.
Damn.
Yeah, the rotten bed crew. It's like we're not going anywhere good for people who are like, let's save the planet.
Yeah.
It's not heading to a good place.
I mean, that is
Yeah, I was like,
that is sort of getting into that like man-made horrors beyond comprehension like zone. You know?
we're scratching at that picture of the guy mining and he's about to give up and there's all the time. We're about right there.
But just chilling and oh man.
Just rotting in bed.
'Cause, I mean, I like everyone have at one point or another had the impulse of like, man, I wish I could just lay in bed for like 3 days and not have to do like anything.
Yeah. You ever do it for you ever just lay in bed for like an hour too long after you wake up?
Yeah.
Kind of sucks.
Doesn't feel great.
No.
And I've literally, other than maybe a couple times when I was like sick or something,
Yeah.
I've never spent a whole day in bed.
No, definitely yeah, with like a flu.
Yeah.
But even then I'll get up and I'll like move to the couch.
You feel so shitty.
Sucks.
Like I've had those days. The closest I've got to that is I've had days where I never got dressed.
Oh yeah.
You know, I just spent all day in my like bathrobe.
Yeah. That's
and
luxury.
you still feel like shit.
Yes.
You know,
But it is kind of nice. Like when today,
Mm.
I'm rocking sweats today. I'm chilling.
but you didn't sleep in those.
No.
I feel like
That's
when you
true.
literally wear your pajamas all day,
Yeah, that's true.
like by 5 or 6, it's kind of like, what the fuck am I doing?
And I don't know about you. I get a little smelly.
Yeah.
I'll be like, whoa.
Or I guess if you're just rotting in bed, who even gives a fuck?
Who fucking cares?
Who frickin' cares?
But I think those are the people who are upset about the Matty Healy thing.
Yeah.
It's bed rotters, I think.
Could be, yeah. Damn. I hadn't heard about that one.
It's
That's
explained a lot of internet phenomena. Once I learned about bed rotters,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, these are the people
Yeah.
doing this thing.
Because the thing about like your classic NEET, they are getting out of bed to go sit on their computer.
Yes.
But the bed rotter is presumably only on their phone,
Yeah.
which is why they produce nothing of value.
Yeah.
Because a phone is only for consumption, but not
for
production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is the it is yeah, the subaltern needs to seize the means of production, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Get a gaming PC.
Get a gaming PC. Start making Wojak edits.
You know your life is in a bad
Adding
place.
to the culture.
You know your life is bad when like legitimately helpful advice to you would be get a gaming PC. But that would make a bed rotter's life a little better.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I saw this shit. Because I assume this is like Gen Z. We're still on Gen Z. We haven't rolled over to Gen Alpha yet.
I don't think so. I think the majority. I think this is a Gen Z thing. The bed rotting.
Yeah, I think the Gen Alpha is all like 6 or something.
Yeah,
now
they're
still.
little babies.
But apparently they're watching fucked up. Like the thing kids watch on their tablets that their parents give them to shut them the fuck up.
They watch crazy stuff.
It's like weird, like CG
Oh, I've seen
animation of like the guy in the toilet.
some of that stuff.
And it's just like a scary CG head coming out of a toilet being like, "Skabada boopa bada bada blah 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 blah."
I think it's Indian like view farming is what they're doing.
Oh, really?
I think that's basically what those videos are.
Oh, okay.
Is they're like a view farm platform because they know people will give like a baby an iPad and it'll just like autoplay,
Yeah.
and so they'll tag it all with like kids content, educational, whatever, and then
okay.
like millions of babies just watch. They all have like a ton of views.
Could we get in on that?
Yes, yes. When we upload the episodes, if we just put we make some fucked up CG animations,
Yeah.
and then tag it all. Yeah, education time for baby.
Yeah.
Learn to count.
When apparently kids will like, scream and start punching themselves in the face if they get their like tablet taken away.
Hey,
And that's that's the kind of stories that I want to tell.
we're getting we're scritching a little more at that big mound of diamonds right behind the dirt wall.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want our listeners, as soon as our episode turns off, to start punching themselves in the face and screaming and crying. Even if you're an adult man.
Yeah. Even if we want you in the worst mood possible when you're not listening to this. When you're on a date with a goth girl and she's like, "So what do you do?" And you're like, so close to screaming at her.
Yeah.
Shut
I
the
listen to
fuck up.
podcasts.
More than you could ever imagine, bitch. So many.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean that's kind of you, the listener, your creativity,
You.
your storytelling is listening to this.
That's your creative outlet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love art. I consume it all the time.
Yeah.
That's a healthy attitude towards.
Yeah.
That's a good way to gaslight yourself.
Well,
into-
bed rotting.
Well,
So
bed-
shout out to all the bed rotters in our audience.
If you're listening to this while bed rotting, keep going. Don't get out of bed.
You're almost there. Yeah, that's
It's horrific.
yeah, that's pretty bleak.
Yeah, bed rotting, and it's like they don't even like. It's not like chroming, where it has like a sort of different title that makes you sound.
Well, at least gooning, you're jacking off.
At least you get to come at some point. Bed rotting is crazy.
And it takes a little something because you got to gather at least like 3 monitors, if
At
not more.
least, yeah,
Like-
and a lot of porn.
Yeah.
Like 19 hours worth of porn.
So at least that's something.
I can't. I do like the defense of I'm too poor to go outside.
Yeah.
I can't. What am I supposed to do outside? Spend money? I can't. I don't have any.
Well, I mean, it is true. Like everything fucking costs money,
Yeah.
except going outside.
Sitting on a bench outside is free,
Yeah.
and it does help
Yeah.
if you're a bed rotter.
Yeah.
Literally stand outside. You don't have to go do
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. That would be an improvement.
Standing outside.
Go rot on a bench.
Yeah, go bench rot.
Go start taking Fent.
That would be an improvement from bed rotting. Is
That literally sounds worse than being homeless.
Yeah, bed rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then wondering why your life sucks.
Yeah.
Being like,
And then
"Ah,
you go to therapy, and the one thing the therapist never tells you to do is like just fucking get out of bed.
stop bed rotting.
Just talk about why you're bed rotting for years on end without them ever saying like, yeah, you should just stand up.
You should not fucking do that.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're bed rotting because your dad
Yeah.
is like mean to you.
And we're out of time, but next week.
And your parents' benefit plan still good. Nice. 600 bones for me.
Yeah.
Perfect. See you next week.
I should just go on welfare.
Why not?
Yeah. Wonder how much it is.
I have a feeling it's more than I make right now.
Yeah.
I think it's
It would probably be a little bit less, but I'd have so much time to do creativity on the podcast.
to bed rot.
To bedrock. Yeah. All right, we're going to talk about my last week. I've not start recording it in my bedroom.
Yeah. You're just catatonic.
Could you rub some more lotion on my sores, please?
You got the mic just laying on your chest like this. Okay, we're
And I don't move it between shows.
it just stays like this.
Just pissing and shitting in my bed.
Yeah, in the middle of the episode, you're just.
A little help.
Can you change the bedpan?
It's just overflowing. It's just in a pile of shit. Looks like a miniature version of the Triceratops shit from Jurassic Park. You know? Do you mind changing the bedpan real quick?
Oh, well, you're here, dude. I don't get many visitors. Can you change the bedpan? It is funny to lay like that,
Yeah.
as if you're quadriplegic,
Yeah, just pretending you're quadriplegic.
but just because you're addicted to TikTok.
Is that what it is? Is that they just want to spend all their time on their phone?
That's what I gathered from the article. Is that they're just laying in bed looking at their phone
Damn.
all day. You ever do that? You ever look at your phone for like a half hour straight?
Oh, like all the time.
Doesn't feel good.
No.
It feels weird.
Yeah, like sometimes at work I'll look at my phone for like, I don't know, probably 6 hours out of the day. I feel like shit. It feels like you got hit in the head with a frying pan.
Yeah, dude, it really does. Yeah, it feels like you got like a concussion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good.
No. I have to get a new phone. I almost want to get a flip phone.
I'm thinking about it.
It's just if I get a flip phone that could like get emails,
Yeah.
I think that would be all I need.
Well, they make those. They're like called like a dumb phone,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, it's just text, and yeah, maybe something else.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I held off getting a smartphone for a pretty long time. Like I didn't get one until like probably like 2019, 2020.
Yeah,
Now I just spend all my fucking time on it.
it's gay.
Yeah.
It's gay.
And it is one thing like you kind of never have to deal with boredom.
No,
Because I remember when I was a kid, I would get so fucking bored.
and then you'd make something to do though.
Yeah.
You'd find a thing to do.
But with the phone, like you never have to experience boredom.
No,
But you just you do it too much and you end up bed rotting. You know?
you end up bed rotting, bro.
That's the logical end of all this. You take your vaccine, you lay in bed all day. You don't create art.
No, you
like
don't.
Kromeboys podcast.
Yeah, art, beautiful
You
artistic.
stop creating creativity.
Creating creativity.
That's what we're doing. That's this episode title.
Creating creativity. Yeah, we are by bed rotting.
Yeah.
We're being creative.
Yeah.
We're watching emotional ass TikToks in bed and going, so me.
So me.
I've been there. I feel that.
Yeah, and just laying in bed, covered in bed sores, going through 90s TV shows and cross-referencing all the grips to see if any of them have said anything problematic in the last 30 years.
Not me just realizing that the gaffer on Seinfeld had a criminal record.
Is this show still safe?
Why are we not talking about this? He was arrested for petty theft in 1996.
Freaking wild.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Creating creativity via bed rotting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creating creativity and stories.
I feel like the guy who
Telling
made Euphoria
stories.
is a bed rotter.
Yeah.
I feel like it.
I mean, I've been kind of meaning to watch it, but he made that new The Idol show
Mm-hmm.
that a lot of people seem to hate.
Yeah.
But the amount of people who hate it has me a little bit intrigued.
I am curious.
Because I see all like the TV journalists are all like, "This is the worst show I've ever seen."
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, well, if you hate it, it's probably good.
Yeah.
Via the theory of inversion,
Yeah, where typically
where everything is the opposite of what it appears to be.
in this fucking clown world,
This clown world, up is down,
left is
left
right,
is right, forward is backward,
bed is actually for rotting,
good
not
is
for sleeping.
bad, bad is good.
I don't know though. Euphoria was. I only saw the second season, but it was one of the gayest things I've ever seen.
Yeah,
So it might actually be really bad.
that could be. I don't know.
It was really gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently that girl's naked a lot in it.
Doing.
Doing. Nice. Grog likes this.
Boner check.
Bing bong.
Add that to the boner counter.
Bling. Blah, blah, blah.
That's 19 boners on air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking sprung just thinking about it.
Yeah, naked girl on TV.
Damn. what the world is coming to.
Holy shit. We are living in the best timeline, guys.
Yeah.
Because freaking Ant-Man is collaborating with Thanos, and there's naked chicks on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Life is good.
Life is good. You know? Yeah, we're just telling stories.
That Idol show would be a good show to bed rot and watch.
Yeah, I guess those people probably watch a lot of TV on their phone.
Yeah, The Office.
The Office. Yeah.
That's a bed rotter show.
Oh, I bet.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's the only safe show.
The Office?
Yeah.
Is it safe?
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Office is safe.
I mean, it was pretty fucked up and twisted at some episodes.
Those ones aren't on streaming services
Oh,
anymore.
they've taken them all off.
Yeah, all those unsafe ones no one even knows about.
Like the funny one where everyone had a different race on their post-it note.
I feel like that one's probably not anywhere anymore.
That one was fucking...
I like
The
that.
one guy who had Jew on it. It's like, I tried to get a loan from you.
No, that's
Everybody out there in the audience, put your fingers to your temples and think about your favorite gag on The Office. And then pretend that we said it.
imagine me saying your favorite bit from The Office,
Yeah.
where Jim looks like this.
You know the Jim face?
The Jim fit where he says,
Yeah.
"Can you believe how retarded this guy is?"
And like when Dwight says something kind of weird. Remember that?
Yeah, when he's uncomfortable,
We're sort of sharing the creativity here.
or letting
Because
you
you're actually being creative by remembering your favorite moments from The Office.
by thinking about something you like.
Yeah.
Oh, I was creative.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought about There Will Be Blood. I'm being creative right now.
Just being creative. You're sort of telling a story to yourself.
Yeah, by remembering the movie I saw.
Yeah, by remembering The Office.
Yeah, this is a storytelling episode for the creatives
Yeah.
and the bed rotters.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pull up that email by Kromeboys South correspondent Blake.
Oh yeah, Blake.
Kiwi correspondent Blake.
Blake, the Kiwi correspondent.
Kromeboys South. Can't really do a good New Zealand. Sorry,
Yeah, Blake is the head of the Kromeboys Southern Hemisphere chapter.
But he sent a very important email.
Yes.
There was one that I hadn't consciously thought about.
No.
But as soon as I thought it, I saw it. I was like, yes.
This
is disturbing me on a deep subconscious level.
Thank you for opening our eyes to this, Blake.
Yeah, like genuinely, I hadn't thought about it.
No.
But as soon as I saw it, I was like, damn,
This is fucked.
that is fucked. And it has been bothering me on
Yeah.
a subconscious level.
I think I've thought about it every day since I read that email.
Yeah. So, okay. So the email, the title, I'll just read out the whole thing. The title, Our Dork Overlords Becoming Jacked Chads. Dear fellas, a friend of mine sent me this today, and then we have a picture of Mark Zuckerberg looking relatively shredded
Pretty cut.
next to two other jacked, like, MMA ass dudes.
Yeah.
And then,
Brazilians.
got a few quick thoughts about
I got a few quick thoughts about this.
got a few. Do you want to read it out? I can't do
yeah.
a good
We'll do it in his native
a
language.
good Kiwi.
Got a few quick thoughts about this. The fact that Zuck could beat me up is deeply distressing. Social media companies that censor and shadow ban chads like us are usually run by dorks. Now they're being run by jacked dorks, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Also, you think Zuck is natty? Is he on gear? Adrenochrome? Curious to hear you guys' thoughts on this.
Yeah. Which
That
is
is-
deeply distressing.
It's a bad sign that we're having to now do natty or not discussions on Mark Zuckerberg.
Well, because the fact of the matter is, if he was so inclined, he could have us processed into nutrient paste and have all record of our existence completely removed.
Yes,
From
immediately.
Earth. And on top of that, he could also kick my ass.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
It's too far. You
and like
can't.
Bezos is pretty fucking cut now too.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all.
And you can find pictures of Jeff Bezos from the 90s, and he looked like a fucking dweeb.
Yeah,
But now he looks like a fucking Bond villain.
yeah. I don't like.
He's fucking shredded.
Richard Branson is, I think, pretty cut too.
Yeah. That's why I know last week we were tearing into Elon, but
Fat
at least
retard.
he's, at
Elon
least he's still fat.
At least he's still a fat retard. Because that was always the one thing we had over these people.
Yeah.
It's like, at least you're a fat retard.
I could, because like 10 years ago, I could probably have taken Mark Zuckerberg in a fist fight.
I would self-defense beat the shit out of Mark Zuckerberg.
But now,
I don't think I
probably
could.
not.
He's learning fucking BJJ.
Yeah, he's doing fucking martial arts and shit.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
Good point, Blake. It is distressing that Zuck could beat us up.
And unfortunately, I don't have an answer to this conundrum. I think that we, the Chrome Army, the Chrome Creativity Army,
CCA.
we got to start getting into combat sports, stockpiling weapons.
I mean, our hero has been doing that for a while. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
He's been saying do that.
Yeah.
And we've been ignoring him because we're too ironic.
Yeah.
Too silly.
It's like that that meme they have of Jesus. You know, they hated him for speaking the truth.
Yeah, that's why everyone was so mad at Rogies.
Yeah.
Because he's always dropping truth bombs.
Yeah. Because, like, at some point in our lifetime, you know, a black van's going to pull up, put a bag over your head, throw you in the back, take you to a warehouse where Mark Zuckerberg is going to start practicing submission holds on you.
Triangle chokes. Rear naked chokes on you. Imagine getting rear naked choked out by Zuck.
Yeah. And it
Jeez.
doesn't matter how hard you tap. He's doing it till he pulls your head off.
Yeah, he's running meta goggles.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know it's you.
Yeah.
He thinks he's choking out AOC.
It's fucked up, though.
I don't like it.
No.
Natty or not, as far as that goes,
Probably not.
probably not.
They probably have shit that we've never even heard of.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like,
Because why the hell?
ultra testosterone.
Because it also, like, I mean, for the longest time, whenever I saw a really rich guy who was, like, fat,
Mhm.
I was like, come on, what's your excuse?
Yeah.
You know?
But now it's like, at least that guy just likes eating food, not working out. I can kind of get behind that. you know?
Yeah. Like, for the longest time, their only power lied in, like, what they owned.
Yeah.
And now his power is also within his body.
Yeah.
He could beat the shit out of us.
So we got to start training. I saw a brilliant post the other day
Yeah.
that was theorizing, and I hope this is true. I'm going to look into it. That he believed with proper training, a man can throw a fireball.
A fireball.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because ancient sort of scholars in both, you know, the East and the West
Had fireballs?
independently spoke about people throwing fireballs. You know, like Chinese monks and ancient I don't know,
Wizards?
European wizards and shit talked about throwing fireballs. So with the correct training, I believe that a man could throw a fireball. so that's what all you Chrome boys at home. We need to start working on that.
For all you creatives, start imagining throwing a fireball.
Yeah, start looking into it. Because that can be the one thing. Because, like, I can't afford to have a personal trainer come and get beat up by me 15 hours a day like Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
But I could probably learn to throw a fireball.
I have the time for that. I have time to learn how to throw a fireball for sure.
Yeah.
I was going to say, yeah, we learned some sort of ancient Chinese Shinto magic.
Yeah.
Or we get guns.
I mean, I guess that's kind of the modern equivalent of throwing a fireball.
Throwing 900 fireballs a minute, pal.
Yeah. Well, we got to do something.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get beat up by Mark Zuckerberg.
If he starts trying to throw a submit. Okay, well, what wins in a fight every time? A submission or a gas-powered bowless crossbow?
That's true. Or a man who can throw a fireball.
Or a fucking fireball?
If any of you guys at home learn how to throw a fireball, let me know.
That's cool. So can he do it?
Well, no.
Okay.
But he believes it could be done. Because why else would both ancient Europe, Western wizards and Asian monks both independently talk about it?
It's the same thing with dragons.
It's exactly the same thing.
They
It's
have-
clear proof that they exist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
You ever hear that I don't know if it's real, but it was a recording of that German drilling operation who drilled really deep and they hit this big gas pocket
No.
and then they put a mic down and it sounded like hell.
Really?
It was like a bunch of screaming.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know if it's real. It's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a really distressing audio.
Yeah.
It's like sucks to listen to and they're like, "Yes, we found hell. This is hell, I believe. We drilled into it."
Yeah. I mean, hell is real, and it's getting Brazilian jiu-jitsu submission by Mark Zuckerberg in the metaverse forever. If you break the TOS on the metaverse,
You say the N-word at Meta Walmart.
you get teleported into Mark's dojo where his submission holds you forever.
Just be quiet. Just let it happen. Shh, 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 shh.
Yeah.
Tap all you want. It's not going to let you out.
There's just infinite permutations of him submission holding all the bad boys.
I'm Doctor Strange examining all the timelines right now, and boys, it doesn't look good.
Oh man, speaking of, you know how they have that new like Threads thing?
Yeah.
Because I think it was last week I was shitting on Twitter. Man, Threads looks gay.
Looks really gay.
Like I saw a screenshot. It was the two guys we were just talking about. Jeff Bezos
Yeah.
posted like, "What's a good meal for a hangover? Asking for a friend." And then Mark Zuckerberg replies, "Haha, glad to have you here." It's like, damn, that's horrendous.
I really, I am not making any sort of threat, but I really hope both you guys die.
Yeah, I hope somebody throws a fireball.
I hope you guys get fireballed. You imagine some fat neckbeard running up and just like, "Yeah, God!"
Just actually shoots a fireball and incinerates them. Because they can take your guns, but if you learn how to conjure a fireball, they can't take that.
Yeah, get into conjuration spells and destructive magic.
Yeah.
That is the only way to fight this sort of war.
Yeah. Magic.
Wizard.
We got to bring back magic. So it used to be real, but it got suppressed. Much like Kromeboys podcast gets shadow banned left and right, magic has been shadow banned from our culture.
Why do you think there's so many movies making it look so fantastical?
Yeah.
It's because they don't want you knowing how attainable it really is.
It's actually right there, staring you in the face. With enough dedication, if you find the right PDFs on the dark web,
You can learn magic.
you can throw a fireball.
You do want to practice outside. You do not want to burn down your mom's house.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the thing, though. It's the same thing as... It's the same sort of mind war as the conspiracy theory thing, where they make these truths so ridiculous that anytime you say them, people go, "Oh, okay, pal."
Yeah.
They make you go outside and practice learning to do a fireball so that people look at you like, "What the fuck is he doing?" You get embarrassed. You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You don't want to tell anyone your opinions on
Just like
fucking-
that minor thing. You're 1 inch away from the fireball, and the cute girl at the park says, "Look at that idiot," and you slouch away. That's how the Matrix works.
Yeah, that's how they once guys, once we activate fireballs, this world's gonna look a whole lot different.
Yeah.
Once the guys figure out how to throw a fireball.
Yeah, that's when the bedrotters will be in charge.
I like to think this is a show for neats, not bedrotters.
Yeah. Absolutely, actually.
I actually don't want bedrotters watching this show.
No, yeah, that's true.
You guys have. they
If you
seem
are a
annoying.
bedrotter, like, come on, bro, get a gaming PC. Just upgrade a little bit. Become a neat.
Sit instead of lay down.
Yeah, make Wojak edits. Can't do that shit on a phone.
No. Post something funny.
Yeah.
Like even
Or get up and learn. You know what? One thing that's free? Learn to throw a fireball.
there's guides online somewhere that will teach you.
Yeah.
I do love all those guys who those wizards, guys like King Cobra who are like wizards.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
cool.
I like those guys a lot.
Yeah. We got to bring King Cobra to the live show.
God damn.
Yeah.
He lives in Casper, Wyoming.
I mean, like, of videos I found.
Oh, sure. I was gonna fly him out for the live show.
Yeah.
But that would be huge.
Yeah. Maybe we'd get fucking 6 people in the audience instead of 3.
Yeah. Hey, there's a couple. There's a good like 5 or 7
Yeah, there's a few. It was cool.
people chilling.
Yeah.
Not bed
Elite.
rotting.
Yeah. That's the thing. Not bed rotting.
That's so. Just literally stand outside.
Yeah.
You can lay on your front lawn.
Yeah.
Rot outside.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like this. This is on my mind fairly regularly. I think I mentioned it like many episodes ago. I saw someone say, you know, life is a game where you try to avoid becoming like Seymour from Ghost World. And every time you turn down a invitation to a coworker's Halloween party or buy a Blu-ray, you lose points. Which I think about a lot when I want to turn down going out to places.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, I need to not be Seymour. But this is on a whole other level.
This is beyond Seymour.
Yeah.
This is
Literally just get a chair.
sit in the kitchen. Get out of the bed.
Yeah.
It has to be a Zoomer thing, because how else could you afford to do that?
I mean, you got to be funded by your parents, I would assume.
Yeah, you got to be living at home
With your soy ass. What generation raised the Zoomers? It's not millennials. Must be Gen X.
Gen X. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a Zoomer. I think my mom's like Gen X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it must be that that lax Gen X parenting.
It's hippies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raising bed rotters. Although I'm sure once the millennial batch of kids comes up, they're going to be...
Those are Gen Alpha. Those are the kids with like Harry Potter names.
yeah. Some kid who has... I couldn't have even conceived of bed rotting. What the hell are all those Harry Potter name-ass kids going to do?
Buddy, Harlan Ellison couldn't conceive of bed rotting.
Yeah. Like, what is fucking Hermione Daenerys going to be fucking doing 10 years from now?
She's going to be smashing her head against the hood
Who's
of
a
a car.
boy, by the way.
He's not anything.
Yeah.
He's genderless.
It's
alien.
funny how all the Hollywood actresses who adopted like one of each race are now raising them all as girls. It's like, damn. What are the odds? Like Charlize Theron adopted like 8 black like boys and is now raising them all as girls.
What?
It's like, what are the odds of that?
What the fuck?
But yeah, they'll probably be like, what is beyond bed rotting?
Dude, literally dying.
Like, that seems like it's one teeny notch above just killing yourself.
Yes. Yeah, that is, you're effectively dead.
And I'm trying to think of what would be like between that and just like the hot new TikTok trend being like, I'm gonna kill myself, guys.
I think the only thing that is left to do beyond just dying is like laying in bed without your phone and just staring at the ceiling.
Yeah.
All day.
And meditating on how to throw a fireball.
No, see, you're leaving the area of death. Now you're going to life.
Right. So maybe that's how it'll happen, though. Theory of inversion. By giving up everything, suddenly you gain everything.
Only when you were at your lowest did you learn to throw a fireball. That's what they would probably preach, is you have to be ready to sacrifice everything.
Yeah.
Become medically dead for 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Looking at TikToks. And then you can learn how to do a fireball.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like about the end of the line, though.
Can you imagine being 15 and being like, well, this is my life now?
I'm just going to lay in bed. Watch TikTok.
I'm so happy I didn't have TikTok when I was growing up.
Yeah, me too.
Jesus Christ.
I had fucking Newgrounds.
Yeah. I had
Newgrounds
cable
and
TV.
4chan and something awful.
Yeah.
Turned me into the successful creative I am now.
The wild, brilliant, creative you are.
The creative storyteller. You hear before you. Because I was watching fucking Newgrounds flash animations about fruit.
Hot porn.
Playing hentai games on Newgrounds.
I was looking at cool porn on Newgrounds.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, I was reading this thing. A lot of kids have porn addictions now, too.
I mean, that's not surprising.
No.
I mean, when we looked at the fucking Pornhub thing, fucking Minecraft Jenny is the world's most popular porn star. So, I hope that's kids. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, I believe that. Probably kids are starting watching porn when they're like 8 now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, there's no, like even when I was like 12 and you'd like sneak onto a computer,
yeah,
there was like enough of a roadblock or like a hurdle
yeah.
that it was like, oh, I'm not addicted to porn. Like,
right.
it was just like a cool little escapade to go on, you know?
Yeah, probably like 1 out of every 3 Gen Alpha guys is gonna be that like bald coom gaze guy, you know, who have watched so much porn they've lost all of their hair and can't blink, so they just have to hit eye drops constantly to keep their eyes moist.
We are slowly becoming like a hairless sort of rat people,
Yeah.
which is these like slippery little.
Oh man, I had the
Freaks.
most fucking bug ass dude in front of me at Dairy Queen yesterday, where I was trying to grab some freaking protein
Yeah,
after the show.
some chicken.
Had taken it so out of me, getting some Dairy Queen chicken,
Nice.
a little bit of ice cream as a treat.
Take the breading off. Just give me the fucking breast. Scrape.
Powerlifter guy who just goes to Dairy Queen. Like, what's your healthiest chicken?
Yeah, just put it in a Ziploc bag.
But the guy in front of me, oh man, it was like a car that had 5 people, and it was all like, would it be? You must deal with some of these people, but the people who have the kind of like the special like talking to customer service voice,
Yes.
where they talk to you like you're an infant,
Yes.
and they're sort of like, would it be possible at all for us to we'll get 5 small blizzards. And would it be possible for us to all pay separately? It's like,
Adult baby.
why are you not going in the store?
You fucking adult
Go inside, order at the counter if you're doing that shit.
brother.
Or one of you just pay for everybody. You can pay back if
Send
it's a big deal.
E-transfer, my
Do an
guy.
e-transfer if it's a problem.
That is
Or just have one guy pay for everything and be like, all right, I forked out fucking $4 each to my friends. And eventually, you know,
They'll
it'll come
buy-
back to me.
they'll buy me coffee or something.
Yeah.
Brother, I deal with that all day.
And it's just like that specific voice
Yeah.
where they say like please and thank you a little too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Would it please be possible at all? Thank you.
Oh man.
For us to get a would it be possible for a small score? Please, Blizzard, and like,
Dude.
oh my god.
Every time I like it's literally impossible to not feel like horrifically black-pilled in terms of like how we stand as a society
Yeah.
when you work at a place with a drive-through.
Yeah.
The amount of like insectoid like ant people who come through
Yeah.
and are just fully out to lunch.
Mhm.
Like so, and they just go about their day like that, out to lunch.
Yeah.
Like people who come through and they'll pull up. This is one of the gayest things in the world that bugs me. Is pulling up to a drive-thru and going, "Hello."
Oh, like before you activate the thing?
I always wait at least a minute after they say hello because I'm like, I'm not. We talk on my terms.
Yeah.
I will say when you can talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't pull up
you're
and go,
supposed to
"Hi."
wait for the hi, welcome to Dairy Queen.
Yes.
Hi, welcome to Dairy Queen.
Or in my case, what? That's what I do.
What do you want, bitch?
Hi, what? That's what I say now.
Hi, what?
Uh-huh.
Would it be possible for me to get a small coffee? And could I pay for it? 35 cents change.
Yeah.
$1 debit. $2 MasterCard and 35 cents Visa.
Yeah, see you at the window. That's how I do it every time.
Yeah.
Every time. And I've been doing this thing now where like I interrupt people, like kind of. They'll be like, "Can I get a medium coffee too?" And I go, Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
You have to punish these people.
I should have started revving my engine behind that guy.
That you need to. It's dude,
just one of you pay.
lay on the horn, hanging out the window. Come on, dude. Since I've started working there, I've become like a much more erratic person. Because I probably would have put the horn on if I heard that.
Yeah.
I do that kind of shit now to people because it's like
It's just like, damn.
you are so gay,
Yeah.
or like, but yeah, I love to, or like,
Well, something's happened. Maybe
Yes.
it's just internet, but like you ever see, like they'll have like videos of like the 1960s or whatever, and everyone's like walking around in suits,
yeah,
and they're all like not fat, and stuff like that.
Obesity was 260.
Yeah, and like everyone's like pretty like attractive
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just like I don't know. It's like something's in the water or something because there's just so many like
Goopy.
yeah, just weird goopy ass
slime
people.
Yeah. Will you ever see like your grandpa order something?
No, all my grandpas were dead.
Oh, well, like just like an old person order something though.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They know how to. They're
Yeah.
perfectly socially adjusted.
And they'll like talk to the cashiers like they're a normal person
yeah.
and not some like weird. Like,
Hi.
Like hey.
Hi.
Like it's like some weird baby who's
Yeah.
serving you. You know.
Dude, when old people come in, old women are the dumbest bitches on the planet.
Yeah.
But most old dudes, they get it.
Yeah.
They'll just show up and be like, "Hey, medium black coffee, please." Yep.
Yeah.
All right, no problem.
No problemo, sir.
And they're like, "How's the day?" And you're like, kind of sucks." And they're like, "Yeah." You give them the coffee, and they're like, "All right, see you."
Yeah.
Perfect. Simple.
But I don't know, something's up. Especially like going around the mall. It's just like Jesus.
Which mall are you looking at? The big one?
Big one. How
Yeah.
slow people walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally like cattle. Like they'll just like walk at the slowest speed you've ever seen
yeah.
and then just like stop in the middle of the hallway to look at their phone. And they're too fucking fat to squeeze around.
Something is wrong.
Yeah, something's happened, man. Like you see those old videos, nobody's fat.
No, and like
I'm not to fat shame, but like a little bit.
no, but there is an obesity crisis. Like you're not. It's not. You're not. No human. The human body was never designed to be over 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Like obesity was like morbid obesity is a man-made horror beyond.
Well, and like I think we were talking about this at the live show, kind of. But like, you see, like the guys like who was like Fatty Arbuckle and stuff,
Yeah.
and like the old timey dudes who were like hysterically fat, and they're like 250 pounds. You know?
Yeah. Like there just wasn't that before.
And I mean, I can't talk too much. I'm a skinny, fat, fucking Asperger's
retard boyfriend who thinks I'm big.
Yeah. But legit, man. Like,
Something's up.
I just saw this like footage today. It was like I think it was the London like train station.
Yeah.
And it was just like every person was like attractive and fit
From like the 50s?
from the 50s or 60s or something.
There was just something. Well, the food was better. I know that.
Yeah.
Like food quality was generally better,
Yeah.
and like diets were just cleaner. Because like,
Yeah.
and I think it is just like the byproduct of like entropy, like where companies like McDonald's start and then they get big and then they're like, oh, if we can make more money by not making it with food, then we can, like substitute,
Yeah.
and then it just keeps going. Like I don't like, bro, the shit I serve at work is like not food.
Yeah.
It's all like this frozen prepackaged slop
Yeah.
that I just like basically microwave and then give to people.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's just the food supply.
Food supply.
All the estrogen in the Diet Coke.
Yeah, you have to boil it to get it out.
Yeah.
You got to boil your Diet Coke, boys.
Yeah.
But something's wrong, man.
Yeah, something's up, man.
Because even when I was prepping that long video for the live show, I was going through like some of it's like old footage of like Vegas, people driving down the street, and then I
Yeah.
kept getting recommended like other stuff. Yeah, people driving down the streets in like
Yeah.
L.A. in
in
like
cars
the 60s.
that look nice.
Beautiful cars.
Beautiful cars. Everyone, even like, yeah, everyone's fucking in good shape,
I was
dressed well.
Yeah, I forget who I was watching talk about it, but they're basically saying like we already live in like a post-apocalyptic scenario. Like we are just living in the ruins of.
People are bed rotting. Something's wrong.
We're living in the ruins of a utopia that once was.
Yeah.
Like there was about, I'd say from 1880 to like 1979 is when we kind of figured it out and everything was good.
Yeah.
People were socially adjusted generally.
Mhm.
The economy was good. You could own a house.
Yeah.
Cars were built like to like they looked good. Life was like designed well. Cars had little
Yeah.
cigarette windows. You don't remember those little
Yeah.
open them and you could have your smoke out without rolling the whole window down.
Yeah, just your average car was beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
they made nice buildings.
The buildings were sick.
Now all our buildings look like shit.
They're
All
slate
our cars
gray.
look like shit. All our people look like shit.
Like,
Like,
it's just hell. Hell.
I'm gonna start fucking bed rotting. No, actually no. We need to fight that thought. I'm
Yeah.
gonna learn how to throw a fireball. The opposite of bed rotting.
What else is there left to do?
Because
But
we're the
podcast?
last. Actually, yeah, we know we've gone a little doom, but you, I, everyone listening, we're the last stand against this.
We're gonna make it.
And we are going to learn how to throw fireballs, which is the opposite of what they want you to do.
Honestly, yeah. Throw a fireball. Read old literature, literature that like can sort of express the mindset that they used to have.
Yeah.
That helps.
That's all you can really do, man. You just got to become as powerful individually as you can.
Yeah, relying on anybody else is unfathomably disappointing
Yeah.
in terms of like self
And
improvement.
build a community of other muscular, well-read guys
Yeah,
who can practice learning fireballs together
yeah, dude.
to purge the soy.
Yeah, you do need to. You actively need to like purge it from yourself. Like you have to like go about your day so consciously now, like not watching shit that you know is like just effectively brain rot.
Yeah.
Like there's so much brain rot.
Because everything in society is pushing you to bed rot.
Yes,
Yeah.
they just want you to sit and watch the next Marvel.
Have your fucking only get up to have your Uber Eats deliver your fucking slime pre-date.
slime paste.
Yeah.
Go to like Muslim butchers to get your meat.
Should we go halal?
I've been going halal for my meat actually.
Yeah.
It's good.
Is it like taste better? Or is it better for you or something?
I don't know. I trust those guys.
Yeah.
I trust those guys. Like talking with Ahmed,
Yeah.
he's got a great look on life, and he's devoutly Muslim,
Yeah.
and he's converted me to halal butchers.
Yeah. Should we become Muslim?
Why not?
Maybe we should have him on the show sometime.
He would. Honestly, he would
should
love to.
convert us all over into Islam.
He I think he has done it for a couple comedians. He's converted them to Islamic,
Yeah.
and it seems nice.
Being white, were they white?
Yeah, like they were
Close enough.
passably Islamic. You know, we would be.
Would we be the whitest?
I think so. I think we'd be
Muslims?
the whitest Muslims he's got.
I see.
But he could like definitely enlighten us in terms of because he seems to.
You can still smoke weed and cigarettes when you're Muslim, right?
I think so.
All right, fuck it.
Well, he smokes shisha too,
Okay.
and that shit's nice.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
fuck it.
Fuck it. But the halal butchers are so good.
Yeah.
I got like burgers from them.
Oh,
It
okay.
was delicious.
I get most of my meat from Germans.
Oh, they're good.
They're pretty solid, yeah.
Just like sourcing. That's the other thing I learned from like Nick Rochefort's house streams, is like sourcing the things in your life from like good places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the aspects of your life, like getting them from like good places.
Because like the German place, they've been around for years.
Yeah.
And I think they have like, some local farmer or whatever they get it from. They butcher it themselves. And
yeah.
it's not even that much more expensive than getting it at the shitty fucking grocery store.
Yeah, and you're not getting some like roided out
Yeah.
like Lovecraft hell cow.
Yeah. And I know if I like undercook it and it's still like dripping wet, whatever.
Eh.
It's probably fine.
So it'll be all right.
It
not
hasn't
gonna
burned me yet.
You're not gonna get brainworm.
I'll severely undercook a steak. And it's like, whatever. I'm not going to heat it up. I'll just-
Raw.
yeah, that's fine.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the right attitude. Don't bed rot.
Yeah. Don't bed rot.
Learn fireballs.
Learn fireballs. Read cool documents online.
And cool books.
Cool books.
Read
Grow
very
your
cool
brain.
books.
Grow your body.
Yeah.
Learn
Yeah,
to
I
throw a
should-
fireball.
I should get back into lifting.
Yeah, me
Mm.
too.
You want to get into powerlifting?
I actually do.
You wanna?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I need to get jacked so I can beat up Mark Zuckerberg when the day comes.
That is the prime motivator. Is that I don't want Mark Zuckerberg to be stronger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be able to lift a pretty good amount.
Yeah. I've never really done it, but
I could bench like 240, I think.
damn.
Wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Now I fucking fell. I fell onto the soy.
Yeah.
Working at a coffee shop, being gay.
It's hard not to, man.
It's so hard not to.
Everything's just pushing you to just lay in bed
Then rot.
and rot and post on threads all day
Oh my god.
about how cool some journalist is.
Great to have you.
Glad you're here.
Asking for a friend. How do you cure a hangover? Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
I would rather die tomorrow being me than
Yeah.
live 1 minute as that.
Yeah.
How do you ever typing that out and posting it?
Yeah. That bald idiot, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid idiot.
Gay dork, dude.
Yeah.
Bald retard. That's the thing we'll always have. They might not be fat retards anymore, but they will always be retards.
Yeah. And they're not even trying to learn how to throw a fireball, those guys.
No, so we got a leg up.
Yeah.
Although once they catch on, it's going to get a little hairy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into powerlifting.
Yeah.
Just eating big-ass halal steak,
Yeah. Eating halal, lifting things,
getting sun.
getting sun,
I read-
sunning your balls.
I read this green text of this dude who started Mediterranean maxing.
Oh, yeah.
He was reading Greek and Roman philosophy.
Yeah.
He was sunning his balls. He was drinking red wine.
Okay.
He was eating like a Mediterranean diet.
olives.
He said his life
40 olives directly out of the jar.
He said his life got like noticeably better.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By just living that sort of lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's probably really good for you.
Probably doesn't hurt.
No.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of ways out.
Yeah.
Basically, the way we live now doesn't work.
No.
You got to find the way someone lived prior that did work.
Because you can just go to any like large, I'm sure, the mall has a bunch of them, but you can go to any spot with a bunch of people and just be like, damn, something's afoot here.
Something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, something's deeply wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only real answer is listening to the Kromeboys podcast.
Kromeboys podcast.
So you could subscribe to the Patreon and get twice the Kromeboys podcast.
Twice the cool advice, twice the fireball knowledge,
Yeah.
twice the twice. It's basically like getting a booster on your mind vaccine.
Yeah.
It's like getting a nice top up on your Moderna mind vaccine.
Yeah. What if the vaccine for soy was Kromeboys podcast?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all
Fuck,
these-
I can't believe Gallagher is fully blocked.
that's so funny.
And that really confirms my theory that they're trying to keep him away from people. Because they know it's too powerful.
It's too funny. It is crazy how good you were immediately at imitating his style of joke writing. Like, within a minute, you dropped like two that were exactly in line with how he writes jokes. Desert Storm. Why did they call it that? It doesn't even rain.
Why do you park your car in the driveway?
Yeah. It's fucking crazy how immediately quick. Like, he might be the guy for you to take over as.
Good food? Why is it good food and not good food?
I don't understand this one bit.
Yeah. And oh man, just the degree which he was killing.
Yeah.
They need
Right?
they need to keep it from people. So I don't know how the fuck. I'll figure out some way to upload it. I'll like edit it or just have a white screen with a beep for like the 9 minutes we were talking about it to illustrate that
Yeah.
they're keeping the medicine from you. They feed you poison and ban your medicine.
Yeah. They feed you food so you take their vaccines.
Yeah. The medicine is Gallagher.
Yeah, I was really put off by bed rotting.
Yeah, that's kind of horrific.
Yeah, it. I like wrote it down because I was like, "Holy fuck, something's up here, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Something's going on."
something's up with the kids. They're laying in bed.
And I saved something else, I think, that I thought was funny. Jack White of the White Stripes.
I saw that.
So funny.
Actually, yeah, this is a good opportunity to now triple down on my Anthony Bourdain is gay take. I saw because that was the thing where it was like fuck Mel Gibson, fuck Guy Fieri.
Yeah, all of the sickest dudes.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they like shook hands with Trump at UFC.
They're just nice to him.
I saw a bunch of people like Anthony Bourdain tried to warn you people that he couldn't stand Guy Fieri. It's like, well, I can think of somebody else he couldn't stand.
Anthony Bourdain. I can think of someone he couldn't stand so much he killed them. He hated this guy so much he fucking killed him.
And I read this it was a long ass article. I read the first part of this New Yorker article they wrote about Anthony Bourdain. They're sort of centered around him like eating with Obama in Vietnam. And apparently he pitched his show originally like, I'm going to go to all these cool places and eat a bunch of shit and do whatever the fuck I want.
Wow.
It's
What a
like-
creative.
Yeah. Now, that's a storyteller. Right
What a
there.
storyteller he is.
And if you see like him, like Yeah, I'm firmly Guy Fieri is cooler than Anthony Bourdain.
Guy Fieri doesn't need to go to a different country to recognize the beauty around him.
Yeah.
I'm here in Topeka, Kansas, where I'm gonna eat dog pussy that's been wrapped in wine. And then he eats it and he's like, oh, thebomb.com.
And Anthony Bourdain it seems like he so desperately needed everyone to think that like being a high-priced chef is like cool and punk rock and stuff.
Yeah, it's not, it's gay.
And Guy Fieri is just like, I like eating big wet burgers.
Give me a big wet Subway sandwich. Like Guy Fieri is no stranger to Burger King.
Like I ate at this because I went on a little trip with my family, and on
Yeah.
the way back we ate at like a kind of fancy-ish restaurant.
Yeah.
Which like I don't really eat at fancy restaurants very often, but I do to some extent sort of keep up with like haute cuisine.
Yeah.
Just as like a freak show kind of attraction.
Sure, yeah.
And this place, like it used to be. I've been there before years ago, and it was kind of like sort of like high end like ballpark food.
Oh, okay.
Like they do like fancy poutine and fancy like hot dogs and shit like that.
Already I'm getting agitated.
But it used to be decent.
Okay.
Like it wasn't like super fancy. It was just like a good sausage, but a
Okay.
hot dog,
All
like
right,
that
all
kind
right.
of shit. But now they've switched over, and it's just like all the fancy cuisine trend chasing.
No.
So it's all kind of like, we grew these herbs in vertical gardens and like sourced this fucking bison from like an ethical bison farm and all this
good.
kind of bullshit. It's just like, just give me the big wet sandwich,
Please. Please.
Give me the Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
I think that's what it all comes down to. Do you want to be an Anthony Bourdain or a Guy Fieri?
Yeah. The other day I went to my girlfriend's uncle's house.
Mm-hmm.
He had killed a moose and he
Nice.
made a roast.
Nice.
You feel good after eating that.
I bet. I've never had moose.
It was good.
Yeah?
It was he did it really well. It was like he
Yeah.
like slow roasted it.
Yeah.
It was delicious. It tasted
bet.
fucking awesome. And
Yeah.
no weird steroids, no fucking hormones.
Yeah.
Just a moose that was out, and then he shot it and prepped it and cooked it.
yeah.
Something about that. It was like, it feels good to eat. And you feel like light after. I didn't feel
Yeah.
I ate a lot and I didn't feel fucked up or weird.
Yeah.
I was hungry as hell and I ate I think like 2 servings and I felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now, like, all I feel, the fancy restaurants, all it's telling a story. Where you got your fucking greens from?
I don't
Where you got your
care.
green beans from?
I went to when I was in Calgary with Nick McQuick.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this little Japanese tea place
Oh,
to
okay.
get some tea.
Nice, like a samurai's.
Yeah, we were like samurai, off to polish our swords, do some stand up comedy.
Yeah.
And he got bowed to in there.
Nice.
He ordered a coffee with like egg white
Oh, okay.
on top, and the little Japanese kid went, okay, and he bowed.
Nice.
But then I was steamed that I didn't get bowed to.
Oh.
I also got a coffee.
Oh, okay.
He did bow to me.
Well, maybe, yeah.
But I think Nick exudes much more of a Ronin,
Yeah.
Shaolin.
I mean, I imagine in samurai culture, you bow to the leader of the samurai party.
yeah, which was him.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, I was more of a shinobi.
You were sort of the sensei
Yeah, he was
in
the
that-
sensei. Yeah.
in that. Oh, right, yeah. He was the sensei. You were the grasshopper.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It was good though. It was a good coffee.
I bet.
Yeah. $6 though.
Hmm.
Didn't like it.
I mean, yeah. But for an authentic Japanese cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Cup of joe.
True. So true.
Yeah.
Ugh. What are we at here?
We've pressed it an hour.
All right, boys.
Yeah.
Eat your
Well,
veggies.
I think we all learned something.
Power lift.
We unlocked our creativity.
Learn to do a fireball.
We told stories.
We told a lot of stories.
We set a goal.
Learning to do fireball.
Learning to do fireballs.
Yeah.
So if any of you guys figure it out, let me know.
That means, Blake, if you figure it out, please send an instructional email.
Yeah.
If you learn how to do a fireball,
Yeah.
let us know,
Let us know.
because that's
It's important.
very important. I need it for a self-defense thing I'm doing in Washington, D.C.
Come here.
Storming. You imagine the January 6th guys, if they knew how to do fireballs?
Yeah, they'd be in charge right now.
They'd be running the freaking country.
Yeah.
That's how you drain the swamp, pal.
Yeah.
You learn how to
With
do a
fireballs.
fireball.
They can take your guns, but they can't take your fireballs if you know how to conjure them.
Magic is impossible to confiscate.
Yeah.
That's
there
in
you
you.
go.
That's another myth they wanted you to take away from Harry Potter, was that you need a wand.
Yeah.
No,
No,
no.
not at all.
You need a mind.
A mind.
A
Yeah.
beautiful mind. All right, fellas.